G'day, lads. Welcome back to the One Eye Pod. I don't even know what round it is. It doesn't matter anymore. We're
It was round 19, round 20
round
now.
round
Or
round
coming.
19 review. We were just talking about this before we started the pod, but the pies are absolutely atrocious. And I didn't watch the game, but you were just telling us about.
Pendle's in the ruck. We've seen it all, boys. You know when your team is dog water when you've got Scott Pendlebury almost at 400 games, rucking against Lloyd Meek, who is a king, by the way. He's a king, but no, Pendlebury never wanted that.
Why was he even in the ruck? I don't understand.
I don't
why.
know.
Like, was it just a happenstance?
No,
It just happened to be there, or he meant to be playing ruck?
It makes sense because Kruger got injured. So you needed one more.
Fucking shock. What did we say?
No, he got knocked out. That's
did he?
You got to tread carefully with these issues. It wasn't by his fault, but it was a massive clash of heads. But anyway, they tried Ned Long, and Ned Long, I love you, Ned Long. I actually think he's a good player, but he's still in fucking crisp CBAs, and now he's rucking as well as Pendlebury. So that's got to change, McRae. Is that, you asked me what is our downfall? It's a number of things. Darcy Moore just non-existent. I mean, I just watch Hawthorn just absolutely pull us apart. So I can't say anything good about our players. Like 1 goal 11, like you said earlier.
Did we kick 1 goal 11 because we were just missing set shots, or were they just like we got a random chance?
They were all over us. They were all over us. But I think there was a couple of easy ones. Like I remember talking to my mate, and he goes, "Who's this Kruger guy?" And I said, "Yeah, he's all right." He's like, "Is he any good?" And I said, "Yeah, he's good." And I think he was 15, 20 out. I think he completely shanked it. He either completely shanked it or hit the post. And my mate looked at me. He said, "You said he was good." And it was one of those days, Even Joey Richards, I'm saying Joey Richards is good. Then my mate's just laughing at me because Joey hasn't even made the distance from like 40 out. Every single player that you say is good is shit. So I think we're shit. I think our season's done. And if I had the trades, I'd trade out Crisp and I'd trade out Dacos.
How many trades you got left?
0 after this week. What about you?
I got 2.
Yep. I mean, we can just go on to this Fisher issue, and then we can discuss our teams. But what was that bloke doing? You watched the game. I watched a half at the airport.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty superstitious recently. Like, I don't really want to watch the games that my players are playing because they just play like shit. And it happened on the weekend. LDU was tracking along nicely. So was Walsh. And I turned the football on for the last quarter. Like, I watched the game on SuperCoach, the whole game. I just watched the scores.
Fuck that. Surely just watch the game.
Yeah, get this. So I turned it on for the last quarter. Both LDU and Walsh are on 98 each.
Yeah, I heard this.
They finished on 98. I just can't watch the games because my players just fuck
up. So you're telling me, I would just want you to describe where you're sitting in your house. Are you just on your couch looking at the scores and you're doing nothing, or are you working? Or
I'm working here. Like I'm editing photos, and I've got like here is my phone set up with like the SuperCoach scores. Like then it just sits there, and then like I'll look at like the play-by-plays on the AFL app.
Oh, that's great.
But I don't want to turn it on. But because I see the scores going up, I'm like, good stuff. And I turn it on. As soon as I turned it on, LDU gave away a free kick and a 50-meter penalty. Walsh got tackled holding the ball. And I'm like, this is just disastrous.
Yeah. I mean, this week has just been a week of hell, hasn't it? I guess.
Oh, I didn't even talk about Fisher.
Sorry, we can go on to Fisher, but Fisher, Chris, there's just a heap of them that just underperform. And Bontempelli, why can't he perform like that on the captain as a captain when we captain him? Instead, we get these 89 from Butters, 54% Tog. Like, it was the week from hell, but not really from the week for hell, you know? Just sort
I
of,
think everyone
do
copped
you
it.
agree?
Everyone copped it,
Yeah.
so it didn't hurt as much.
Mm-mm.
And a couple people didn't cop it. And I thought I did quite well this week, but it turns out I didn't. Like,
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's actually what happened to me anyway. You know, you think you're doing well. You think,
yeah,
I think earlier you were the exact same as me. We had 2,500 projected. And I know you don't believe in the projections, but I
doesn't
do.
matter.
I thought I was on for a good one. Then I watched Cozzy Pickett hardly touch the ball. And then I see my projected dip by 80 something, or not 80, sorry, 50. And then the Mackay and LDU absolutely tanked it. So you go down 200 projected in one day,
Mm,
you know, and it's a
it
big,
hurts.
it's a big gutter stomp to your head.
Yeah, it really does hurt. And I think the Fisher one hurt the most. He wasn't doing well. He had 10 disposals saying at halftime. Um, he's just not the guy anymore. It's this
Does he keep his spot?
I don't think maybe he gets his spot next week. We'll see. I think it's the McKercher show.
My boy. I'll talk about him a little bit later. What a heart attack that bloke is, but seriously, it is the McKirk. And other players are doing all right, like Darcy Tucker. I would love to see where he's playing, but he looks like he's around it. Bailey Scott
Mm.
looks like the other halfback. He's scoring well. Jackson
Yeah,
Archer
they look a better team
they don't need
without
Fisher.
Fisher. Yeah, they look a little bit better without Fisher. This 107 to 88 is not reflectant on what this is. I reckon North Melbourne should have come close to winning this game if it wasn't for those fucking umpires. Like, did you
Come on.
watch that last bit? They just don't really have a
No,
read for what's going on in the game.
I missed the last half. I was busy flying.
Like, Kangaroos were coming, right? They had a lot of momentum. I think they got really close within like a goal, within a kick, maybe, or two kicks.
Yeah.
Anyway, LDU, it was just the crowd's going nuts. LDU, so a free kick gets given away. LDU doesn't hear it, handballs it, 50-meter penalty, kicks a goal. Like, they just don't
That's
really have.
scaling. That's scaling too. That hurts.
Yeah,
You
they
know?
just don't have like a clue. That's not 50 meters, all right? Just
Yeah.
fucking play
Yeah.
the free kick. Then there's 2
Don't
minutes
they
left. You can't just
understand
give them a free
a
goal.
close game umpires? It is really detrimental to our fucking Supercoach scores. You
No,
know,
it
these
is.
umpires don't understand. They don't
Just
understand.
just take your fucking mitts off that whistle for once. You know, blow it throughout the game, but at the end, like, don't give 50. It's just really annoying, and it kind of just really makes me hate the state of football. Like, that could have been such a great ending to that game, and it just got boring real quick.
Yep. And I mean, just quickly, and we'll go on to our teams in a minute, but did you see the 3 tackle decisions? I'm pretty sure all of them got off, didn't they?
I couldn't believe it.
And
How could they do that? How could
I
they,
mean,
if they're going to make a decision, stand by it?
I thought 3 weeks is guaranteed suspension. I thought
Yeah,
it. Remember the Sicily tackle last year where he slung that bloke, and that was actually like he
yeah,
knocked Caminiti out from memory. I think that was the player. But we
yeah.
were like, fuck, he's been sent to the tribunal, easy trade out because we know what's going to happen.
Mhm.
Now, they should never have been 3 weeks, by the way. So
They shouldn't have.
what the fuck has happened to our game?
You know what's annoying though? Like, they shouldn't have been 3 weeks. That's fair enough, right?
Yeah.
But they also shouldn't have been free to play.
Yes.
Like, you can't go from
Charlie Cameron
three to
suplexed
0.
someone. He
How could you
suplexed
go from
someone.
3 to 0? And if you're going from 3 to 0, but you're still going to stand on the Heaney the week before, he would be fucking filthy. He
Yeah.
would be filthy.
And Laura Lame, she is at it again, isn't she? They all think they're doing a brilliant job, but at the end of the day, I don't know if there's been any suspensions to come. Because I thought, I watched the Friday night game, right?
Hmm.
Keys' tackle on Caldwell, that was a clear Was it a reportable offence? By the way they're judging it, I thought he would have been suspended for that tackle because he hit his head. But I was watching it on mute, so I didn't know if he got reported for it or not. But I
I think
thought he
it's
got.
because he didn't get concussed.
So he didn't. I thought he got subbed out because he was concussed.
No.
Nah, it was just something else.
Cleared.
Because
Cleared.
I thought that was an easy report, and I didn't see anything from it. But that's how far out of the AFL community I am, because I didn't see what came from it. But I thought watching it silently, he hurt his head and he was subbed out.
Yeah,
Because of it.
he got subbed out from that tackle, but I think he got cleared for HIA. Where is it? Yeah, Caldwell, Keys, tackle, and Caldwell were cleared from the incidents. The MRO said Keys exercised his duty of care in executing his tackle on Caldwell, whose head hit the ground. Caldwell was substituted for the head injury assessment and cleared of concussion.
I mean, it doesn't fucking make sense. If you want to, or maybe they've changed their whole stance because they know they're just garbage at making these decisions, aren't they? It just doesn't
I
make
know.
sense to me. It doesn't
It
make
doesn't.
sense, and it's ruining
I
football.
I know. I picture that they every Friday they. Oh no, when's their match review finish?
Monday, I
Tuesday,
think.
Monday.
Yeah,
Every
Monday or
Tuesday they
Tuesday.
get
Yeah.
together in a little room, and they lock all the doors and they just fart and they just smell each other's farts.
Oh.
That's what they do. They're just sitting there. They just love themselves so much. We're doing such a good job. He goes, oh, they're doing such a good job. That smells so good. I love myself.
How good is round 20 content? Just got nothing to talk about apart from the MRO tribunal farting in one room and thinking it's good.
Yeah, that's what they do. They fucking love themselves that much. And you know what they probably do before they leave? They'll all get like a couple of jars each and just twist it together. Just so throughout the week they can have a sniff.
Shut up, idiot.
Fuck, I love myself. That's what they're going. All right, let's get into the footy.
You go into your team, I guess.
Yeah, alrighty.
Kerno, 106.
Yep. Big C Daddy.
Stallion?
No. I went 23-54. Considering everyone else's scores, I thought that this would have at least just kept me. Went down 186 spots. Isn't that just depressing?
I went down 500 and it was similar to you.
Five league wins.
It must be close. It must be close, Pete. Yeah.
A top 14% score.
Yeah.
Like, I thought this would at least keep me even.
So, what do you reckon? Do you reckon that it's the top 2K that are like clear ahead of us?
Yeah. I think the people above us are just like miles above us, you know? Because my team kind of just smells a little bit. Like, it does smell. My team's just a little bit lackluster. Will Day underperforms. Fucking Bailey Dale underperforms.
Underperforms with 104 though.
Yeah, but this could have easily been an LDU, like not LDU, a
Neil.
Not Dunkley. Neil. Not Dunkley. Errol. You know. And what did Errol do?
108. But he's been on a tear recently.
Yeah, like he's been doing well. So, yeah.
142 last week.
I wonder what it equals out to because Will Days had given me really consistent tons. I think he went under 100 last week, but scored 92.
I wouldn't be too butthurt about the pick, but I guess he's not giving you the ceiling scores that a midfielder should provide you.
Yeah. Anyway,
he's better than Sam Walsh. He's better than Sam Walsh.
Sam Walsh is the fucking worst pick of the year, I reckon. Anyway, Sheasel, 138, Dacos, 106, Clark, all did well. Luke Ryan, is this the biggest drop-off from a fucking D1 that we ever... Like, this guy... What has happened?
I'm not picking him next year. He's a dickhead. I'll get onto it later, but he is a dickhead.
How do you go from this incredible halfway to the season and then just drop off the earth.
It baffles me. And that comment we've said it multiple times each week on the pod, but it was directed at him. It has to be because look at his scores.
Mm.
He's dropped off because he's not getting cheap ball.
They must have had a word to him internally about it. Like, you have to do
Oh,
something else.
I mean, they were losing during that period, weren't they? When he was getting cheap shit.
Yeah, they were getting
Because they've
pumped.
they've gotten way better this year.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
no,
were getting
sorry, in the
pumped at
last
this.
4 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Wait, has his touches dropped off? 15 touches. So let's go from the Bullies game, right? 15 touches. He was tagged during that. 93, 18, 23. Oh, wait. There's handballs as well.
no. It's 31 here.
Yeah.
31, 24,
Oh, no. I was
23,
going
28.
all the way to round 14. Yeah. So round
Oh,
14,
yeah,
the
so
Bullies game.
14,
That's when he got
13.
tagged. 23.
So they've dropped off, but yeah, they're not. He was getting 24, 20 to 18, you know what I mean? Like, he was getting these 22. What has really been the issue here?
I think Jordan Clark is getting a lot more of the footy, and for good reason. He's a jet. But
Look,
I'm
here
just
it is. Nah, it's his marks. He's not marking the ball anymore. 18, 11, 13. Look at all these marks from the Bullies game. 6 marks, 5, 8, 6, 7, 7. Is that it? No. Tackles,
maybe
freeze.
maybe you are right. As in, he's just become a weaker footballer. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to take the marks. He's probably spoiling him more.
I don't know. I'd love to go into his DFS, but I honestly don't
I'm
care
I'm
enough.
at, I'm on it right now.
You are?
He's still got the kick-ins. He's he's taking all the kick-ins. I just
Intercept mark. Do you have that there?
nah.
Intercept marking was a big one for him.
Yeah. Anyway, he's an asshole, and I really don't like him that much because I sacrificed his team. I can't find the marks. Yeah, but
It's hilarious that you traded Sheasel, who's just gone on an absolute fucking tear as soon as you traded him out.
yeah.
And
To this
you got Luke Ryan, who's done the opposite. You know, it's just how could
story of
you
my season.
sabotage? So Sheasel has gone 73 and an 86. You traded him out. He then went 117, 119,
All
129,
right, but
120, 117,
that's what I was
103,
gonna.
140.
Shut up, mate. Shut up.
Like, it's just,
Who could actually predict that he was gonna be this good? I remember
I
calling you when I
know.
made that trade. You're like, you may be, it's worth a punt. It's not a crazy punt, but you may win. You know, trading him out, and he's just gone
Yeah,
the complete opposite. And my God, he's all Australian level. He is all
yeah.
Australian level. He's incredible.
It's hard to bet
Every
against
time,
him at the moment, isn't it?
it's looking stupid. It's looking disgusting. I can't wait till I have a league matchup and everyone's got Cheezel and I don't. Anyway, more. Let's talk from me and more of your team, your poxy little
Yeah.
team.
The Nick Martin, I don't know how someone has such a good start to games and then just goes, "Oh, I'm gonna just do nothing now." What is this guy's deal?
I don't think
Um,
he even knows.
I don't think he does. Like, he's just a fucking rat boy. I'm sick of him. Bontempelli, fuck you. Butters, fuck you. LDU, fuck you. Zach Merritt, fuck you. Will Day, fuck you. Tom Green,
Yeah, and
actually,
Merritt's the same as Bond.
yeah. And Tom
Like
Green, hey, good on you, mate. You fucking did something against Gold Coast, but nothing against Richmond. You're a fucking fraud, you stupid rank
he
Killian
that
cunt.
game would have been that game would have been massive if he actually had some boots on.
Yeah, I know. Sarong finally did something. How's that? Like, how long have I had this guy for? I think I got him here. He gave me a 91,
Oh,
a 102,
is
96, 121, 85, 84, 99, and finally a 140.
is
Fucking
he going to be your most hated player at the moment?
this is the demise of my season right here. These two boys right here,
Merritt
Merritt
and
and Sarong.
Sarong.
Yeah,
Really?
fuck.
Merritt's been fine. He's been
Yeah, I
fine.
paid up a little bit for him, and that
So have
was
I.
annoying.
Same as me. I mean,
Um,
Sarong for
Brody got
534K. That does hurt.
yeah, that hurts when you got him for 660, 670. Um, Brody Grundy, he just got manhandled a little bit. He just got destroyed by the Big O. Big O's a hard matchup though. You know.
Oh, Grundy is point 0.1 ahead of English in ruck average.
Ah,
Come
here
on,
we
Timmy.
go. Come on,
Come
Brody.
on.
What have we got for the rest of the season? He's
Uh,
got he's got Timmy
e-
next week.
easy,
He's got
easy, and easy,
easy,
Collingwood. And then Adelaide will be all right.
hard,
Fuck, he's
and
going to
then
get it.
easy. Hopefully he versus Strawn.
Strawny.
Yeah. Is he still playing or is Riley O'Brien back?
Riley O'Brien's back. He was
Yeah,
always going to be back. He
well,
was
you never
always
know.
going to be back.
Lloyd Meek. Oh, I'm happy with this 104.
I like him.
Bloody Meeky. I might even go him next year. Who knows? Kruger. Something's always going to happen to him. We knew that. Flanders 128. Thank you. Caldwell. You take that because he got subbed off. You take it.
He's a gun.
Heaney. This guy's just dropped off for a little bit, hasn't he?
Still
Sorko.
119 average. Can you
I
believe
know.
that?
Sorko absolutely slaughtered them this game. I think 130 is a little bit low for what this guy was doing. Like 27 kicks, 12 marks. Jesus. Like he was
Look at that.
slaughtering him. I think he
Only
had
2
11 or 12
handballs.
in the first. Yeah,
Only
guy
2
doesn't
handballs.
handball. The best
Yeah.
Supercoach player ever. Fisher, get fucked, you stupid mutt. Kerno. You take
About
these. You
time.
take these. You fucking take them. What did he kick? How many goals did he kick? 5, was it? Where's goals?
4-2.
4-2. Could have had more.
3
Weak.
goals 7. 3 goals 7. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus.
89
So
for 3 goals 7.
all up, not the best week, but some people had worse weeks, so can't complain too much.
That is true.
Stallion of the week would have to be.
Jeez.
Everyone's got Sheasel though, so it's a little bit, it's a little bit so. I'm gonna give my Stallion of the week to Lloyd Meek.
Jesus
Or
Christ,
Caleb's,
a
or
104.
Caleb's wrong.
A 104.
Yeah. Oh, you take those, on a hard week like this. You take the 104 and
He's
the
playing against
fucking
Darcy Cameron, mate. Darcy
shut up.
Cameron.
Billy Frampton of the week is going to go to fucking. I'm just going to give it to Sam Walsh every week. I don't care. Sam Walsh again. Fisher, you're fine.
Not Fisher?
Sam Walsh.
Oh,
No, you're fine, Fisher.
not
Sam
Fisher.
Walsh, you're a fucking pal. I hate this guy. He's my never again list, Sam Walsh. I hate him. Hate. Strong word, and it's being used right now. Hatred for you, Sam Walsh.
Oh, he's had a filthy last 6.
He's the biggest tease in the world. Oh, let me get heaps of the footy. Oh, I go missing. Oh, I'm going to go missing. I'm going to go missing. You'll never be anything. I hate him. Let's move on.
Should I share my team?
Yeah, yes, please.
And then I was just going to go through.
You know what the thing is about Sam Walsh? Like, he just always gets done for holding the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he's just consistent. What's that?
I actually have never noticed that about him, actually. I said, but I've had to think about it.
Freeze against. Go freeze. How do I see freeze against? Where are you? Freeze against Sam Walsh.
Come on, idiot.
2. He is a -4.
So 2 holding the balls, you reckon?
I reckon.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I scored 2,332 this week. Lost 449 ranks, so it must be close. Like 20 points less. I wish I bloody played mana that week, and I would have been ahead of you. And now I'm 5.5k slum mark. Rank wise, it's just awful. Like 5k
It's
rank.
tough.
I feel depressed about it. I don't know about other people that are ranked 20k. Suck on it.
And you've got a higher team value than me now.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how. Oh, it's because I got mana and Dowling.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get on to the team. 6 out of 7 wins. I don't know who beat me. I'm actually, like, if you check out my fraudulent team, I don't think I've lost. I've went 5-0 in both of our cash leagues.
I know you're pumped into the top 4 now, aren't you?
What the heck? What the heck is that? If you have a look at this team, this is a garbage team. Seriously, if I get knocked out in straight sets, I won't be disappointed. I know I'll cop shit, but I am promoting, the realness of this team and having Cozzy Pickett. Just I know Gorn was going to affect him out and he wouldn't be able to. I knew Melbourne were going to be shit, but he played a different role. He played in the forward line this time, but he scored 47 against Freo round 12. What's he do? Score 47 again.
Exact same. That's funny as.
It sucks because I think, so Gorn was out, so I had Jackson cover. So I used Dowling. I really wanted to play mana, but I just thought Bulldogs, mana versus Bulldogs versus Dowling versus Essendon. I just thought, Essendon would leak more, and it only lost 12 points, but I did loot Crisp as well. Just because I was scared McKercher wasn't going to be playing, which wasn't going to be playing. But I mean, it was a good move in hindsight.
Hey?
It was a good move in hindsight. 66, benching a 66. Little did I know, Zach Fisher was going to pump out a 38. Yeah. Bruh. He's good. I'll talk about it later, but I think he's gone for my team just purely because of my one trade and how I have Dowling and Mana now, so I have coverage on both lines. But McKercher, I think I watched half the game. He was butchering at a heap, and then he was cooking, and then he got tagged. But I think this pick will come good, and I'm glad for a third time round. I'm pretty sure it is that he has gone back into my team and put in some solid effort, and he will be starting next year. Mark my words, in my team.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
3 times is massive.
I know. The Stallion, Lockie Whitfield, my boy is coming back. 137. He is cooking, man. He's cooking. Watch him get concussed or something this week.
He's going nuts this last stretch.
35 touches and 12 marks, I'm pretty sure it says. 7-8. No, that was last week's result. Let's look at what he actually got, because I haven't been watching footy. 21. What's it say? That 21 and 19.
40 disposals.
40 and what is that? 10? Is that marks?
Yeah, 10 marks. 40 disposals, 10 marks. Jesus.
Mate, I would love to see his turnover ratio. That should be more than 137, surely.
It should be easily.
This is Lockie Whitfield, guys, and 2 frees against, I see. He loves giving a free. I'm going to actually look at these stats in my spare time because I love him. It might be in the bedroom, just looking at Lockie Whitfield.
When Candace is coming home from work late, just going to have a look at some Lockie Whitfield stats alone.
Oh, it is. But the others have packed. The other, Luke Ryan, like, we've already spoken about him, but fuck me, dude. He literally ruined. I think this play of trading Sheasel to Brian is probably ruined my season. I would have been able to recover. I mean, I'm still all right for leagues, but ranking wise, it would have ruined it because I would have got Sullivan in, wouldn't have had to pay 200K for him. Would have got Ryan. I mean, would have got Sheasel and kept him. I think I would have only done the one trade or upgraded elsewhere. But it's cooked me because I mean, I got the rookies now, Mena and Dowling, but I could have had maybe another Primo on field, or I wouldn't have had to get Pickett on Mackay. Probably wouldn't have had to get Pickett. So it's all on Luke Ryan. I've figured it out. It's all on Luke Ryan, and I don't like him. He's my Imagine too. Let's just leave it as that. 99. Not happy, Jan. Not happy.
And he got rid of his blonde hair, and he's playing worse.
Exactly. Is that the reason? Luke, just grow your hair back and just dye it blonde again, because it's insulting, really, what he's putting out.
Maybe JL has like sat him down,
Yeah,
and like we've had like a internal meeting and said, "Hey, mate, you're milking all these free disposals just so you can get some high stats. You've changed since you've got this peroxide hair, and you're like a different person. Time to lose the hair and time to start being a team player." Maybe he's done
he
that.
is. I've got no words for him. Seriously, he's pissed me off. I can't look at him anymore. I wish he wasn't in my team. I'd trade him for anyone, right? If I could trade him, I probably wouldn't, but I'd just take Shazer back, right? That's what if I had one wish in this world, my Supercoach world. The mids.
Wait, you want to hear some copium that might help you?
Go.
What's Milky Muss's dad's team's name?
Oh, CT Force.
CT Force bring in Luke Ryan this week and put the C on him.
Oh, I actually saw another Supercoach with DR. He did the same thing. Why would you?
Yeah.
You can't. He is no VC and C. You did it actually a couple of weeks ago, didn't you?
Against Richmond.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Against Richmond.
Scored 200 nearly against him last time.
I know. But still, I mean, I captained Sarong and he scored an 80, lousy 80, so I can't really back up my comment. But I don't think you go near him VC or C-wise. He can just get in the bin.
Yeah, you can get
the other players. Steele's back, still surviving. He's surviving. I like it.
Who
I
they
love
verse?
him.
It was because they
West
versed
Coast with
West
nobody.
Coast.
West
that's
Coast
why.
with nobody. 118 though. He's been all right. I mean, all the others stock standard. Goulden.
That's who ruined my team. Jack Steele. Yeah. Jack Steele has ruined my season. He's a dickhead, that guy. I hate him. Anyway, play on. I'm sick of this fucking
just
game.
Piling onto our players. We got nothing else to do anyway. I mean, my midfield, we're the same except for Goulden and Steele, so I don't need to comment on it. Butters, what the hell are you doing, brother? I may as well play Matter instead of you and captain him. English, 139.
Oh,
wait for it. Just wait for it, mate.
Is that two good games in a row?
No, it isn't. It isn't. Where is this stupid app?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to work out this stupid app. Look, he's 137, 85, 139. You wait, mate. It's going to be another 70.
He's versing Brody at the SCG. He's going to go 50.
Oh, God. What's his last score at SCG? 173.
Oh, my gosh.
Where is this last Timmy I knew last year, you know? Seriously, where is he? Where is he?
He's turned into a little bit of a fraud, hasn't he?
Yeah, you're gone next year, Timmy. Jackson, 96. He played actually all right, and then they iced him with the sore calf. Longmo's JL's already said he'll be right, so that's all good. Forwards, already talked about Cozzy. McKay, a bit annoying, 86, but still all right, serviceable. I'd be happy with that. Are you agreeance there? 86,
You're
that's
happy with
fine.
86 forward,
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, get on to the exciting stuff.
Show us the trades.
Move there. Yeah,
you reckon Gawn's back?
Gawn's been announced that he'll probably be back. I'm pretty sure. There's been a comment out today that he'll be fine. Good to go.
Back in.
back in. So Mana is there. Mana's probably going to play instead of Cozzy because Cozzy's got he's got GWS this week. I've worked it out for a finals pick. It may actually come good because he's got a softer general forward matchup on DFS. So fingers crossed he goes goods. But the theory is leave Pickett and Mana there, and Crisp as defensive 23rd if an injury occurs. So I'm going to use my last trade here. And I know I said I wasn't going to do it to you, Michael, beforehand, but I think now I could go Houston, who I've looked into Houston. He actually has one hard game coming out, which is this week. But overall, the next three, it doesn't say it here. Why the fuck doesn't it ever say it here? The next three are Sydney, Melbourne, and Adelaide, which have been easy to, like Melbourne leak points and so do Adelaide. It's just really up to the Sydney game, which I think he can still do well because it's at Adelaide Oval. So I'm thinking Dan Houston, Nick Newman, or Adam Sard. Out of the three, do you think Houston's probably the best pick?
How'd Sard go this week?
He went, what did he score? I've looked into him. I think he scored 100 or something, or 90. We'll get it.
They have there it is, 100.
Yeah, 109. Is that him? Yeah. Yeah.
So they got a pretty piss easy run coming up if you scroll down.
Yeah.
Wrong way. Yeah.
Port,
so they got
Collingwood, Hawks, West Coast.
Yeah. And St Kilda for a halfbacker. So
yeah.
Sard's got a pretty juicy run.
These 46s and 67s, they are in
a little bit scary.
It's in his locker room.
Yeah.
And it's a Carlton player as well. Just might I add. But Carlton's got something to play for.
You are looping him with a McKercher as well, though. Like it's.
Yeah, but I could just play it safe with Houston.
Yeah, okay.
So this is what the team.
You can get a sexy pod in there.
Well, it could be Sard. Nobody's got Sard. Or not plugged in. Sard, Nick Newman. He's actually been all right. Is it Nick Newman? What the fuck? Where's Nick Newman? Oh, who spells their name with the C? With the C. I'm not picking him. All right, get rid of it.
What's he scored recently?
No, don't care. He spells his name with the
Fuck
C.
him. Fuck this Nick guy.
There is actually another Nick, isn't it? Oh,
it's Nick, not Nick.
What's the lizard? What's the lizard's?
Nick Blakey,
Nick, isn't it? Yeah, Nick Blakey. Yeah. Blakey as well. Now he's got Bulldogs, Port, Collingwood, Essendon. Not necessarily great, and he hasn't been good as well. 69.
I'm taking 70. Sard.
Out over Houston.
Houston is safe. Sard will be fun.
Houston, just want to remind you. I wish this app was just.
Houston's the better pick. Like you just take Houston.
Houston, not 98. A 98, 77, 105. It's not. He scored 176 against Carlton this time last year.
What's his form like?
102, 59, 76, 114, 96. So it's building. It's building back up. But he did burn me this time last year when I got him in about 4 years ago, and I will never forget. But I was quite excited to have him in my team just before talking to you. But now I remember he burnt me bad. Anyway.
Fucking dog. What do you think? What are you leaning into? Houston?
Houston. I'll just show you. Does this work?
Okay, for all the viewers, I said Sard, but Cooksy's going to Houston, so.
Where am I? Just bear with me for 1 second.
What are you doing?
Bear with me for 1 second, mate. This doesn't work. All right, so AFL, DFS, this is what I've based my decision off. Season-long DVP. I think it uses fantasy form, but it's still sort of reliable. Designated kicker. And this is what I've been relying on most of my picks for. Now, Carlton have a good run, like you've just said. Port, Collingwood, Green, Hawks, West Coast. Orange, I think West Coast as an Orange is ridiculous because he's probably going to do the best game when there's nothing to play for. I don't know why it doesn't say it's what. Yeah, oh, sorry. And then Essendon there, which is not too bad. Or Porter got Carlton hard, Sydney, Melbourne easy, Adelaide, and then Freo easy.
All right, go Houston, but I'm backing in Sard.
I do like Sard.
Woo!
I do. I'll just flip a coin because it's got to be. They both play each other on Friday night, so I've got to make a decision
True.
then.
Don't listen to what I say. Just do your own gut because you'll get into me about it.
Especially when it's my last trade. But no, I think that's probably it from me. I guess.
Well, do you want to go over captains?
Well, I think just for you, if you had a Fisher replacement, I think that's a common topic. If we could rank, I've already sort of given the three that I'm looking at. But if you were to give a 3 for forwards and 3 for defenders, that all maybe a couple for defenders, given that we've don't do that. Oh my god, Josh Tracy, fucking
just
hell.
putrid.
I told you that Jesse Hogan pick would work. Look at him, 115. Oh my god, why didn't I pick him instead of Cozzy? What a dick.
Yeah, what an idiot you are. I don't know. I don't really have many options.
It's got to be. It's got to be more, hasn't it? If you don't have more, or
I don't have enough a coin to get anyone in.
Yeah. So what would you do in this situation? Well, you're not going to trade him. Are you just going to wait on
I'm
him?
not gonna trade him. I'm gonna see if he's in the team. If he's not in the team, then I will have to make a decision. But I'm leaning towards the not trading him.
What about Ben Keys? He's been
Not
dominating.
Not going that
He's
guy
been
again.
insane. Did
know.
you have him last year? I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
I forgot
not
about
going
that.
there again. But
Such a unique pick.
what, Ben Keys?
Yeah, last year. That's great. I like that.
Well, he's cooking last year. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have a fucking clue who I'm going to put in.
Rory
I mean,
Lobb?
you would. Yeah, Lobb's actually been playing well in the back line, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, you would just get the normal ones
Oh,
in. Like you would get in like your more yeah. If you
Caldwell.
don't have Kerno, I would get Kerno in with Mackay. I wouldn't get Mackay and Kerno. I feel like that's a bad recipe. But
The Twin Towers. That's what I wanted in the first 6 weeks of the season. The Twin Towers.
Luke Jackson,
putrid.
I would get him in.
Yeah, they're all putrid.
They're all shit picks, but you just pick one of those top ones like Heaney, Flanders, Orko, Luke Jackson, Caldwell, Moore, Mackay, or Kerno.
Yeah, Moore's been solid. He's been very solid.
Yeah, because what I was going to get him in instead of Caldwell, wasn't I?
Yeah, he's still yo-yos a fair bit, but that's all right.
Lucky I went Caldwell, hey.
Yeah, he's good. Please come back, Paris. Come back, Paris, please.
So I could even just
bench him.
Yeah, bench him. Try my luck with Billy Dowling, and then if Billy Dowling does, well, try my luck with Humphreys first.
Yeah,
and then if sorry, it'd have to be Fraser.
Yeah.
But yeah,
How
I
are
don't
you going
know.
to do that though?
I don't have many options. I'm in trouble and a little bit strife, but we'll work it out.
How are you going to do that for Freya first?
I don't know.
I don't think you can do it, mate.
I can't do it. I can't.
No.
It would have to just see how Billy Dowling goes.
Just go Dowling.
Yeah. I can't because Fisher's playing before him. Fuck.
So if he's out, will you trade him?
I'll trade him, yeah.
All right, that's done.
If he's
And
out, I'll
sub,
trade.
and sub trade. You can't just fucking
Yeah.
keep him when he's sub, surely.
And I think I might have to go to like a Jazz Cam or something like that. Just can't
Putrid.
even afford keys.
How much K you got?
485. I could go to like there's not really many options for me.
All right, I'll give you just quick key forward data from DFS. It's still saying Carlton are the best matchups. You could go on Larky, that'd be funny for the matchups. There's really nothing good that's going to come from trading Fisher and getting.
I can put in a Jai Simpkin.
Yeah. Boring.
Boring loser.
Oh,
Fucking
to be
loser.
fair, Jesse Hogan actually has some good. Can you afford Hogan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to be doing that, though, do you?
Nah, I don't know who I'm going to put in. Might even put a Charlie Combin in. Who knows?
Don't do that. Just don't do that.
Put in a nah. Who knows
Robbie
what I'm going to do? You
Robbie
know, Robbie
Fox.
Fox. Oh, get him in. Fucking hell. Mateus Philippou come back this week.
No, it's not.
No, he's not. Captains. Let's let
Yeah.
it rock and roll. So Carlton versus Port Adelaide.
Nothing. No one.
And
I've actually
then
had a look at this. I'm interested in your views because I don't think there's many good captains out there.
North Geelong VC Sheasel
Yeah, I do like that.
or VC LDU.
I do like that as well, but I think Geelong have become a little bit more restrictive.
We could
VC Zorko.
VC Zorko on Saturday night.
That is.
VC Nick Martin.
Mm. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna VC Nick Martin.
You've fucking cracked it. I'm not cracked it, carked it. Your
I'm
brain
gonna
is just
VC Nick Martin. Eat shit. Anyone else? Or VC? Actually, no. Let's VC Nick Dacos.
into who? Oh, Grundy. Who are you VCing?
Does that even work? A VC Nick Dacos into Grundy?
Yeah, they may finish. I can't remember. I'm pretty
No,
sure they.
I don't have a player who's not playing from Hawthorn Adelaide. I'm gonna VC Sarong into C Nick Dacos.
That's disgusting. That is disgusting. I mean,
Do you reckon I'll tag him?
I don't think Dacos is a VCC option, in all honesty, but he could come good. I'd just want him to do well. It'd be fun, and I think quite. I reckon just Pies fans are VCing and seeing him at the moment. The matchup that I'm looking at the most is maybe a VC Gorn 7:30 versus Kieran Briggs, who is a
Yeah,
leaker.
that's good.
And C maybe Golden C versus the Bullies, or it's very hard. Maybe I put my VC earlier on Zorko
Such a
or LDU.
such a Bont game. It's such a
It
Bont
is.
game.
I've got the captain on. I had the captain on Bont for a couple of days, but we all know SCG. It's going to be. Could the Bullies win? That's actually
I
the
think they
question.
could win. I think they could win.
So that's it. So maybe it's C. Bontilepi.
Bontilepi.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure Butter's got attention. Am I right? I was busy playing that game, so. But he had 54% tog, and every time he went
What last
on,
week? Butters got attention.
yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't
and
watching.
the previous week, I'm pretty sure Sarong played the Tigers, or it might have been the
Yeah,
week
and then he
before
got
that.
attention as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and that
All right. Alright,
So it's
I
taken
don't
Adam
mind it.
it's taken him literally fucking 20 rounds or 18 rounds when I had Sarong as captain to implement a tag, and now he's just doing it consistently. Seriously, Uze, look at yourself. That's
I'm
what I have
fucking
to
over
say, mate.
this tag shit.
It's just part of the game now. So let's target the halfbackers. So
I'm gonna do
VC
this
Martin
VC
into Bond.
Nick Martin into Bond or C Grundy. It's either one of these.
Grundy will kill English. He will kill English.
Yeah, I'm pretty like the Grundy. I'm pretty confident that Brody's going to just have one of those days. Last time he versed him, he only went 86 though because he got shafted with that a 50-meter penalty to a goal in the first couple of minutes. It was on like -28.
Jesus. Oh, when they last versed each other. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember. I remember.
yeah.
He
So it's
he was
Bont then.
just quickly, just to finish on that. I will never forget this moment when I was in the car coming home from basketball and I see Grundy on -28 and I see McRae on 5, and we were both saying what peanuts, um, those players are and all this kind of stuff. And then I see Grundy just get back to 30 without even trying. And McRae was still on 5. I think he lost points even. I'll never forget. That's the turning point when I picked Jack McRae, and I'm like,
That
you.
was the end of your season. You talk about fucking Luke Ryan. You had McRae in your team.
In sync, in sync. Anyway, we should end on that.
All right, lads. Should we end it?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Who are you going, by the way? Who are you VCC?
I think I'll go. I'm undecided, but I think I'll go VC, one of the North boys, into Bont, or I had someone else. I can't remember. I think it was Gone.
It's going into
Just the
Bond.
big dogs.
Yeah, trust the big
Just the
dogs.
big
All right,
dogs.
lads. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Hopefully we get through this. Get through this
We will.
together.
We will.
All right. Catch you lads.